Today we've got a TheraBand lat pull down. This is really good for increasing your upper back strength and lats. So feet shoulder width apart, grabbing onto the TheraBand wherever you feel like you've got enough resistance. So from this point, you bring the elbows straight down towards the floor. The important thing is that you squeeze your shoulder blades together and down as you come down. Just looking straight ahead, keeping the back nice and neutral. You don't want to arch through the back, and you want to make sure that as your hands come down, actually coming down vertical with your elbows, just above your elbows as you come down. And you want to squeeze the shoulder blades back and down as you go. So it's a really strong exercise. You will feel the muscles in the lower shoulder blades activating, and that's what we want, is a nice squeeze at the bottom and a pause. Slow exercise. We're looking at 3 sets of 12 of these. This is really good for developing the upper back strength and scapular stability. So what we're going to do is bring a TheraBand straight out in front and bring it out to the side. 1 rep there, going to come out to the side, so on an angle, and then back the other way. So you're making a star shape with those hands as you go. So do as many as you're comfortable with. Make sure you're not straining too much or overarching through the back. Try and keep your neck relaxed, your shoulders down as you go. And if you can get 6 of those complete stars out, have a rest and do another set. And that's going to help. You can do that. It's really nice to do at your desk if you sit all day. And completing that one. Today we've got a row exercise with a TheraBand. So what you're going to do is pop the TheraBand around a pole. You can use a doorknob if you need to, but we need the anchor point, so where the TheraBand is anchored, to be above your elbows when they're in neutral. That way, when you come back with the elbows, you're pulling down rather than pulling up into those upper traps. So to really activate the muscles at the lower part of the scapula, the shoulder blade, and make sure you bring those shoulder blades back and down as you come in. The elbows scrape the side of your body as you move back, and you want to be nice and strong with your stance so that you're not getting any movement through the trunk. All comes through the arms and shoulders. Keep the head relaxed as you go. You don't let the head jut forward. Squeeze at the end really tight. We're going to maximize the activation of those shoulder blade muscles, and that'll strengthen the upper back. We've got an external rotation of the shoulder today using the TheraBand. So use a light TheraBand for this exercise because it is quite a difficult one. So shoulder width apart with the feet, bringing the forearm to horizontal, and you're just bringing that hand out to the side. So you want to make sure you're working down the axis of the upper arm and the elbow stays close to the body. So you don't want to let that flare out or start using rotation through the body. So if you need to, you can come out a little bit further and expose more of that TheraBand, and that will allow the movement to be less resisted. So making sure you're really stable with the trunk, and if you get to the point where you're getting some discomfort down here and it's too much for you, then stop the exercise, go back to it later. But you will get a little bit of a zing down there if you're doing the exercise correctly. It's about 3 sets of 12 to 15 of those.